Hey everybody, welcome to part 3 of our Shadowgate playthrough here. We left off in this crazy telescope room. Look at this old cobwebby gross telescope here. We gotta, let's see here. We pretty much had looked at everything we could in this room. We have a few things we can click. So let's click the windows. The window is already open. Okay, we know that. Let's see what Yorick has to say here. The wizards were the wizards were always studying the stars. They would often use the patterns of constellations in their spells and mechanisms. I'd go take a look if I were you. Let's use the telescope then. Step in close and look through the telescope. This bright northern star represents your Delos. Your red Delos. It's a tough one. The mythical eagle that brings the morning sun each and every day. The Magi and fortune tellers call this twinkling star the Watcher, or the All-Seeing Eye. You seem to remember that this particular star is named after Aquidrix, the mythical god of water in the ancient Tyrant race. So I'm starting to notice a pattern here. The elements kind of matching the stars, maybe? The star is usually one of the first ones you see on the horizon in the winter months. It is called Thaumatage, or more commonly known as the One Tree. Its far and distant sun is called Phyros. It honors the fallen one from the skies that came to carve out the plains of fire in the southern lands. So there you go. Those pretty much what we have for stars out here. If we click regular space, it says several of the stars glow prominently within the strange constellation, one that resembles the tail of some ancient beast. Ooh, I wonder what. But you can see they kind of connect this way here. And we do have a chart over here. A star chart is affixed to the wall. You recognize some of the constellations: the Pouring Goblet of Salvation and the Broken Sword of Conquest. So what else do we have to click on in here that might help us out? I feel like we've already gone through most everything. Let's click the window, take a look. A large window opens to a night sky, one streaked with lightning and ominous storm clouds, but there is a use here as well. Use the window. The window's already open. York speaks up. When we find Lekmir, be sure to introduce me as Sir Yorick III, guardian of chosen ones everywhere. So what should we do, Yorick? He's still giving me the same thing. Alright, we're gonna take out this room. Intricate, colorful weaving of this tapestry highlights the epic figure of a hero readying himself for battle. Let's go in this doorway. Okay, that is the telescope room. Okay. So let's head back. And if I believe correctly, this door... The door is locked, so yeah, we have no way of getting through that. So let's head back. This is the pumpkin door that we needed a better mask for. We got quite a few pumpkins in our inventory, but we only have this mask.
Tricks or treats?
Tricks or treats, you say in your loudest voice. You hear a faint voice reply, I think your costume is missing a little something on top. So we need some piece of our hat, because at the moment we have the helmet, we have the mask. We have this bandage we could wrap around our head, but then that would take the mask off. So that is not the answer. You pull and tug at the door, but it appears to be locked from the other side, so nothing we could do at this moment to get in there. And we took the torches from here, so let's keep going. And here we are. We are back here. So we went up this door already, but we did not go through this one. And I believe these are locked, right? Door's locked. The door is locked as well. Alright, let's give ourselves a little bit of a save here. Let's not do a little bit of a save, let's do a full save. I'm not sure what a little bit of a save actually means, but we'll go into this door. So if you'll have to forgive me, because if I forget anything, or if anything doesn't seem like it's coming to me like it should, perhaps you just watched part 1 and part 2 and you're like, you gotta do this, dummy. It's probably because it's been a few days, we'll say, since since I was able to do part 3, so if that's why I seem a little slow, that might be why. Let's take these torches. Yeah, if that is an option, this door is locked. Yes, okay. Let's head in. The castle's fortifications sit like an impenetrable wall against the relentless onslaught of the raging storm. So this area is going to be pretty simple. There's only a couple things to click on. So we have, standing on a base inscribed with the words "Reliant Triumphant," a marble angelic statue reaches to the skies, an empty slot set within its outstretched arm. So let's use it. You kneel and bow your head, paying your respects to this iconic image of the being Reliant. So, okay, there's not much going on there, so we're going to move this way. Oh man, this is pretty spooky, but you can tell we're moving on because we got another obelisk over here. You nearly slip on the damp, well-worn stones. Situated on the edge of the deep chasm, the castle defenses end in a fortified watchtower. We got another scroll there. A couple scrolls that look, and a key. Nice. And we got a bow. You rummage through the corpse's tattered clothing, but you fail to discover anything useful there. So let's see what we got here. We got a couple scrolls. You're drawn to one particular passage. Follow the path that the ancients have hidden. To find the way beyond the wall of wisdom, one must follow the path that Olaraz was trod, for that leads to the secret they have studied. So I'm assuming that refers to the library, which we've already found. Oh, we got another spell. You read the words on the scroll. One particular word stands out from the rest. Flamoris. In your mind's eye, you see a glyph glowing with power. As you quickly write down the strange marking in your spellbook, the scroll crumbles in your hands. You have learned a spell. So we have learned this guy, which I believe we can... There we go. We'll set it to 3. So we got 1, 2, and 3, but I'm not sure what that spell does. And the other thing we picked up was this key. We got a bow, which is not actually a part of your weapons or anything, it looks like, so I wonder what that will be used for. Our inventory is starting to get pretty loaded here. I wonder if that actually will end up scrolling. It has to, right? Because this is almost full, too. And was that everything that we picked up? We got 2 scrolls, we got the bow, and a spell. Okay, yeah, it looks like everything. Oh, yeah, and we got the key. Key is made from lightweight metal, one you have never encountered before. Alright, let's check out the obelisk. And that's right, we gotta cast a spell on it. The ghostly figure of Lochmere forms from within the obelisk.
In arrogance and pride, we thought we could prevent Talimar from turning to darkness. We have surely paid for these sins. But this matters not, simple soldier. What is done is done. Time is fleet, so bend an ear to my voice. Hope lies within your breast. I say it again. Talimar the Black fears it. Even as he searches for a way to rip it from you. Even as he binds the dwarves to his madness, driving them deeper into the catacombs. And he will not stop until he rips every stone from the castle's foundation.
What a jerk.
Talimar believes that a great beast slumbers far below. Mayhap this is true, for I have uncovered much, yet know so little. Of this, however, I am certain. The Warlock Lord knows not of your heritage. This is our great advantage, our great hope. Seek the terrible skull door of Tor Drakan. What lies beyond its threshold is unknown, even to me. A great behemoth, an ancient evil, a source of power.
A cupcake?
Be wary, boy. Heed my words. Do what I cannot. Go where I cannot. Learn the secrets of what Talimar seeks. Trust in what you find.
Well, thanks for that, Lekmir. That was pretty informative. I feel like more informative than past visits. Past visits were a little bit more ambiguous, we'll say. But this time he's literally like, listen, there might be a beast down there, and then there's something really scary behind this skull door. Please, go check out this skull door. There's going to be something terrifying behind it. So I guess we got to go search and find out what's behind it, right? So the ghostly figure of Lekmir forms from within the obelisk. The words "trust in what you find" bounce around in your head as Lekmir fades away to nothing. And there you have it. That was actually a pretty good break, and I feel like it was actually somewhat helpful. So let's save here. And there we go. We have saved. We have seen that there's some sort of beast. And I do remember, just when we were in the telescope room in the stars, it was saying something about the tail of a beast in the stars. So maybe that's all connected in some way. Alright, so we got a locked door here. So right now we are at the point where we need to see if the key is going to use on any of these doors. So it doesn't work on this one, so we got to come back. We got to see if the key will work on these doors here. It's not on that one. Haha, it was that one. Well, in we go. This door required an extra heavy push to get in there, though. The bleak stone walls of this tower landing offer little warmth and comfort. Take another torch. What the hell is this thing? You dip your hands in the stagnant water, rubbing them together in an attempt to clean them. Good luck, right? And it looks like that's all we got in this area, so let's continue on. Light breeze blows down the stairs, playfully tussling your hair. Ooh. We do have a window here. The window is already open. And we can open this door. Let's go into this door here. Some malevolent force is sucking all light from this room. You sense that the very darkness itself is alive. Let's use the torch. You wave the lit torch through the dark. I cannot talk today. You wave the lit torch through the blackness, but the light cannot penetrate it. So we're gonna get the hell out of here. Did I grab the fire? Clear orb has a silver sheen about it. It's relatively light, vibrates with a dwarven. Okay, we don't have the fire. I was gonna say maybe the fire element in there will help, but we'll continue up. See what happens here. Grab another torch. Said something about an unexpected shiver. I would like to read that again, so I'm going to come back. An unexpected shiver climbs your spine at the sound of a nearby unearthly cry. Ancient banners faded and worn. Okay, well, let's continue on. Let's see what this cry is. It was so unearthly. This has got to be a secret wall or something. That door does open. A marble statue carved in the form of a female warrior with a spear sits on the landing. Perhaps it is fashioned in the image of a goddess. In a show of respect, you bow down briefly to the deity this figure portrays. The drab stone wall offers little respite, merely adding to your sour mood. This looks like it opens like around here, doesn't it? This looks like there's like a pathway, or rather a crack that leads to a pathway. So let's Let's go in this door, since we just opened it. Whoa, okay, this is new. When you enter the strong room, the woman lounging in front of you begins to speak. I do not know what he sees in you. I am not impressed, she shrugs before continuing. Forgive me and allow me to introduce myself. I am Malor Kahu, Chief Lieutenant of the Drakon? Another story beat, it looks like.
I wonder what would bring me to this wretched keep. Surely nothing less than the summoning of a great lord. Nearly a score of years removed, Talamar the Black beckoned me, and I answered him gladly. The forces of Drakahan were mine to command. We fell upon these wizards like rabid wolves. Their powers, their elemental pets, they were nothing to one such as he. Now all have fallen or fled, all but one, for he is timeless. The coward has barricaded himself within his tower, an ancient artifact within his grasp. But we will have him still. Or if my goblins do not pull him from his hole, when my lord returns, the wizard's head shall lie at his feet.
Surely wants this guy dead for sure. Unlike my underlings, you will not underestimate... I will not underestimate you. She finishes with a low snarl, her body growing, transforming. She is a changeling, a deadly race able to take the form of a monstrous creature. She's like a werewolf. Her transformation complete, the beast appears to smile, taunting you with a flip of her claws. Okay, The werewolf nimbly dances to the side as you thrust the torch in her face. She snarls a warning. What do you think? The hammer? Think the hammer will do it? No. Seeing an attack, the wolf woman pounces on you, batting aside your feeble attempts to defend yourself. At first, she merely toys with you before her claws knife through your tunic, armor, skin, and bone. You crumple to the ground, your lifeblood pouring from your veins. The changeling leans close and with a snarl of hatred takes a bite out of your face. Well, there you have it. Another death.
'Tis a sad thing.
So,
the joy
what do you think we have to do against this werewolf beast thing? Perhaps that is a fire element that we need to take care of there. Okay, we'll load up the tower landing. We will open this door, but we're going to head back, and I'm going to go get the fire elemental again, just in case, because you never know. I might be able to burn her up or something. Because at this moment, it's really anybody's guess. Oh, you're back too, aren't you? And we take him out yet again. It's almost comical at this point. And here we go. An entity made entirely of gas and fire flits energetically about the room. So let's grab this guy. Grasping the silver orb in both hands, you advance on the fire elemental. There's a brief struggle before the artifact successfully pulls the entity inside. The surface of the orb now radiates an intense heat. Now we have this eyeball thing here too. I don't remember if we did anything with this, but I don't think so. Yeah, that's right. You pull with all your might, the room will not budge. So there we go. We got the fire. Let's head back to where we were, see if this does anything for us. You're back up already? How many times are we going to have to take you out, dude? Okay, back up this tower. There we are. Okay, we're going to do another save. Because now we have the elemental. And here we go. So if we end up going through the story thing again with her, I think we're just going to skip past it to see what else we can do. Let's skip that. And she's going to change. There she is. Can we leave? No, we cannot leave. So if you try to leave, she's going to take you out. So you have no choice but to try and get her during this. Okay. I was going to try to leave and save so that way we can just like keep popping in and trying different things. But let's reload. And we'll just jump in and try to immediately use the fire elemental. Hopefully that will help. Skip past that. Okay, and you will change. Alright. Let's use it up. Let's see what happens. The wolf growls a throaty warning that stops you in your tracks. Okay, so that didn't do anything. So, how about a spell? That's because you are rushed or that you are so terrified you only managed to miscast your spell. The small explosion doesn't faze the wolf as she growls and prepares to attack. Extremely dramatic display. The wolf licks her lips and bares her teeth ready for an attack. Alright, so, man, what do I gotta do here? You could eat this bottle? You pen the bottle and gulp down the vicious liquid. Your body is immediately racked by a series of violent tremors, but after a moment the episode passes. When your head clears, you realize that you are feeling much better. Some of a dark pallor has left your body. You toss aside the bottle once you realize you've been cured. Oh, I guess I've been cured of the curse. Okay. Well, that's good to know, but how do I take out the wolf? Oh, can I... Let's try this. Use with this? Both failed to do anything. Okay. I'm really at a loss of what to use here against the wolf. Maybe I feel like I've been everywhere and picked up everything I could. So, I don't know. Let's try this, I guess. Okay, that's not gonna work. Nope. And the Dirk did not get it either. So the elemental was a no-go, because she stopped me in my tracks. The Dirk was a no-go. The pole was a no-go. I'm gonna drink this again. Because it says that I've been cured. So that's good. I'm assuming of that curse that we got way back when. Use candle on what? I have no idea at this point. I really don't. Huh. I am really not sure. Let's ask York here. The most precious of artifacts are often kept in the darkest of places. Alright. Obviously talking about this room. In we go. Let's see if we can release the fire elemental and that will help. Haha, look at that! You pull the silver orb from your satchel, point it towards the darkness and release the fire elemental. The singularity pierces the blackness with bursts of flame, chasing the dark energy from the room. And there's another talisman up here. You pull on the room with all your might, but it just won't budge from the wall. Perhaps it's enchanted in some way. Now this is the tree that I think it was talking about here. You land a punch on the rock wall, but the wall refuses to break any further with your feeble blow. Okay. You attempt to dig into the crack to grab what's concealed there. However, the crack needs to be broken open wider first. Okay, so let's use you. Aha! Swing the hammer at the crack and land a solid blow, loosening the stone, revealing a concealed metallic object. Let's grab that thing. You got a horn. You pull the lustrous metallic object from the damaged wall. Power flows from the instrument and courses through your fingertips and up your arms. You know beyond a doubt that this can only be the Platinum Horn, the legendary relic of summoning. Sounds cool. Large area of the wall is cracked and destroyed. I think this is the same thing. Portion of the wall is cracked and destroyed, correct. Okay, what else do we have to click on? We got the horn, so I guess that is it for this room. But we got the horn. So maybe the horn will take her out. And I apologize to some of you watching if I save too much. I'm a save hound when it comes to these games because every inch of progress I make, I like to save. Because you never know what's going to happen next. I don't want to get like an hour into the game and like just die and then, oh, there goes everything I did.
You wonder what would bring
Let's skip here. Let's try the horn. Wonder what we'll summon. Nope, the wolf growls a throaty warning, so the horn will not do anything there, unfortunately. So what will the horn do? Yeah, I'm very unsure as to what to use on her. So none of my spells will do anything. And I tried the dirk, I tried the hammer, tried the bow, tried the bar, tried the fire elemental when I had it, tried the horn. Nothing. Okay. I guess I have no choice but to die here. Unless, is there something here that, like, I don't know. I don't know. I wonder if this is the mask I have to wear to the trick-or-treat quest. After a few moments, you try to stop using the hook on the trophy face. That's funny. I was just like, hey, maybe I could throw that, grab the face, and scare her by putting it on. I don't know. Sometimes these games are, these point-and-click adventures, they're not very open with what you're supposed to do next. They want you to keep guessing. See if Yorick has any help here. The legend has its traitor's winged beast flies... Legend has it, the traitor's winged beast flies the skies above the castle, guarding an artifact of great power. I'm going to go in here one more time and see if Yorick will give me some help during the fight. Even if he was just like, hey, nothing you got right now is going to help you take this thing out. That would be nice. You've heard the legends about changelings and werewolves, haven't you? Only silver can fell such a beast. Do you have any silver weapons? I don't think I do. Do I? I don't think I picked up anything that was specifically silver, right? No, I don't think so. Alright. Well, I apologize, but here's another death animation. We're going to come back and we're going to go search for something silver. We got the Horn of Summoning, though. Wonder what that's going to do.
What a pity that you have failed.
Yes, what a pity. What a pity. So this is the new door that we opened. And I don't believe we picked up another key or anything yet, which is unfortunate. Let's see what he has to say now. There's something about where the light's hitting those stones. We should go get a closer look. I didn't know you could go to the floor. You step in for a closer look. Cast from the stained glass window, the moonlight highlights a second section of the floor. You grab a hold of the edge of the stone and pry it up. A bleached skull grins at you from the hole. You pull the skull from its hiding place, placing it in your satchel. We got this thing. The wizard skull. The skull has a symbol emblazoned on its forehead. You can't help but feel you've seen this before. It's quite possible we have. Quite possible indeed. The wizards would not have placed so many powerful runes throughout the castle if they did not have some greater purpose. Perhaps you should take them for yourself. Well, let's see. Is there anything else I can click? I can click this, right? I can view that. It's an impressive window dominates the far side of the hall. The stained glass depicts a number of robed figures, each reaching for some type of conflagration in the heavens. An eerie glow highlights the action in the scene and almost making it come to life. So there's all kinds of stuff we can click here. Banners and doors, and we got the fireplace, of course. Let's go back to the library, the wizard's room area here. Let's see if Yorick has anything to say here. A wizard as great as Lekmir is sure to keep items of power close at hand. There might be something in his tower room. Did we go to his tower room? Legend has it the trader's wing... Okay, so we know we've done everything in here because he's just given us legend stuff. The wizards kept these elementals as pets, but to catch a magical creature you need a magical cage. Try using the silver orb that Lekmir gave you. So we'll capture this guy again just to have him. Because you never know what's going to come up, right? So I got the skull, but this is not the rune that we're looking for that's on the skull. Let's head back again. Head in here. So Lekmir's tower room. This is the only other tower we've opened, so I would assume he's got to be at the top, or his room is at the top of this, right? Was the telescope room technically his room? Okay, what else do we grab here that was helpful? We have a horn. Yeah, the horn's not going to do anything there. So Yorick says we should take a look in the telescope. We do. So he says the wizards, again, were just studying stuff all the time. That's pretty much all they did. Am I missing something? Because I feel like I've seen everything of note in the telescope here. Do I need to cast like a spell or something? Picture the glyph in your mind and draw the power. With a gesture, release the spell with a word, producing dazzling flash of light. But that's it. Oh, I bet I could have used that spell in the really dark room, too. I didn't even think about that. You would have thought that the dazzling light spell would have worked against the werewolf as well, but maybe blinding her for a split second. So I've already looked through here. There's nothing to do there. Window's already open. So last time I looked through this window, I was doing some searching and stuff. Yorick just interrupted and said something, so I don't know if that means that we're done with this area or what. But he said that we should check out Lekmir's room, but I have no idea where his room is. That's the thing. The wizards would not have placed so many powerful runes throughout the castle if they did not have some greater purpose. Perhaps You should take them for yourself. Which we know. Just using anything I could think of on that tapestry, because who knows, right? I bet his room is at the top of this here. I am, unfortunately, it would seem as though I'm a little stuck. Not sure what to do. This emblem looks like that. Okay, so maybe we gotta use the skull on one of the doors that has the right rune. Telemar wasn't the first to break the circle, but I'm hoping he's the last. I don't know, I'm just trying different things on the door. Hopefully it would open, but not so much. Oh my god. Dude, you gotta go. We can't be having this. You concentrate on the mass of energy, immediately feeling overwhelmed by the strength of its power. Trying to see if spells might do something to that. Peaceful, easy feeling overcomes you as you concentrate on the yellow glow. So what are we missing here? We got all these bookcases. We got tables and stuff like that. We got charts over here. But nothing important. Nothing of note. We do have windows over here. Windows already open. Sky outside the window churns with angry storm clouds. We got this world as well. I don't think we've done anything with that yet. We really need to find something silver, that's for sure. Just trying to see if any of these spells will do anything on the world. Okay, don't need to do that. So all the logs have been thrown. Using the hammer has no effect on the rune. We should have known. Alright, I don't know. I am completely lost here. Let's leave outside, because I know that there was something to do with this well as well. There might be something in his tower room. Yeah, you're right. There very well could be something in his tower room, but this was not his tower room, though, right? I know we could get up there. Was there something we didn't get when we were up there? Let's find out. So we had the gear. We had the chains. We did do all this stuff. We have a cauldron here, but it doesn't look like there's anything silver. We will grab our rope back here. We have the well. Well, well, well. Hmm. I feel like, man, I feel like going all the way back is not really what we need to be doing. But at the moment, I'm really at a loss. I don't know what else to do. But there was this latch, wasn't there? Maybe we could open this latch now. Not until we have the rune. Okay, there was all these missing skulls. Let's find out if this fits up there. It does! We did it! The skull seems to leap from your hands and into the slot in the archway. Faint sounds deep within the castle walls signal something. Or rather, signal something has happened. Well, we definitely did something there. Again, I could see this helmet right here. That is a helmet I'm seeing, right? It's not just a rock? Did we get anything sharp that we can cut with yet? Or was I supposed to use the dirk on this? Yeah, look at that the whole time. You grab that. You take the helm. Yeah, let's put that on. Cool. Alright. Another save. Well, good. I'm glad we came back. Because that totally helped. Okay, this is still closed, however. So in we go. So the real question is, what changed? There's no way to get up there, is there? Unless... what if we use this? Has no effect on the cave. Use the fire elemental on the cave? Nah, nothing. I was figuring, you know, with the cold coming down that maybe that would help out in some way, but it doesn't. Here's another one. Still cannot get these off, though. Legend has it. Yeah, we know, dude. You told us about the legend. Moving on. Moving back. That's what I should say. Because I believe that is what it said, right? It said that something in the castle changed, not so much something in the cave that we were just in. Goblin back? Nope, no goblin. I am going to go grab a fire elemental because you have no idea what we're going to run into here. Oops, not what I meant to do. There we go. Use it. Let's head back. Let's continue on. Alright, so what would have changed in the castle? I used the skull. That's not opening. How about this? That's not opening. We've already been out here. Nothing has changed over here. Okay. You go back up this way. Door's still locked from the other side.
Tricks or treats?
Tricks or treats.
Tricks or treats?
So our costume is still missing something on top, even though we got our sweet helmet now. So what would have changed in the castle? This is all the same. Man, I am really just not sure what we should be doing right now. I'm really confused. When I put the skull in, it said something in the castle had changed, or something inside had changed, but it didn't look like anything was really different. I mean, did I just not search around well enough? Okay, I was in here. We did not go in here. Okay, so this was just the first obelisk we ran into, so no big deal there. That's that room. Bridge is still rickety, so that didn't change. Still don't want any bones, that's for sure. Was it something with the dragon that changed? Because there was still the dragon in here, right? How about it? Let's summon, huh? Nothing like that's gonna work. Okay, let's get out of here. We already did what we had to do in here. There was this. But I don't think that's going to be helpful either. This room? Anything? Well, I gotta be honest, we are nearing the end of part 3 here of the playthrough, and yeah, I'm just not too happy with the way this one turned out, because I don't feel like we really got anywhere. It's really unfortunate. Can we unstick the crank? not going to use that. Crank is very stuck. Not going to unstick it. Alright, well, the only other place we didn't go was back in here, I guess. This room's not going to change, I don't think. It's the same old room. Okay, and I'm going to save here. And let's see if our werewolf lady has changed at all. Nope, she's still there. So we're going to go through the same rigmarole.
You wonder.
And I still don't have anything new to take her out with. How about a pumpkin? We got bread. So that's what I was hoping, like, doing a flash like that would have done something, but... Okay. Well, there you go, everybody. That is part 3 of our playthrough. Like I said, I'm a little disappointed with the way this one turned out, because I expected us to get a little further, but I don't feel like we really got too far, so... Hopefully part 4 will be a little bit more eventful for us. See you next time.